Well, the changing of the season, even here in Florida, means that it's time to get your home ready for cooler weather. Chip Wade is a contractor and host of several HGTV shows, and he's here to help with seasonal home maintenance. All right, Chip, how should we, even down here in Florida, get our homes ready for the cooler weather?
Well, you know what, whether it's cooler weather or warmer weather, you want to make sure that house is really sealed, whether the bugs are getting in or cold air is getting in. It's kind of the same process. You want to make sure that your outer envelope is completely sealed. That's your windows, your doors, your weather stripping, all of that. But that is step one. I think in general, people have a good concept of how to get that done. Where I see more confusion is as it comes to the central heating and air system or your furnace. People ask me all the time, Chip, how do I know if I need to replace my furnace? Well, I tell them that 10 years is a great benchmark. And if your furnace is at least 10 years or older, or if you've had costly repairs, I'm talking several $100s, a couple years in a row, you're likely in a very good position to looking for a new furnace. The reason being is these new furnaces are ultra efficient. You're going to be saving money on a daily basis by having a new unit to be able to cover the cost of that replacement in short order. This is actually one that is extremely feature rich. This is a unit from York. It's called the York Affinity Series Modulating Gas Furnace. These new units not only are very efficient, but they have features like variable burner rates that actually on a very, very small level go up and down to really focus on an exact temperature. They also have great connectivity with smart thermostats. This is actually an example of one of the smart thermostats here that allow you just, again, to control it even when you are not at home. So whether you're at home or you're away, you need to be saving money today and not throwing it away on old, inefficient units. Because again, from tomorrow, if you were to put one of these things in, you're going to be able to also be more comfortable. So save money, be more comfortable. Now's the time before all the holidays get here and the family is in the house, right? And you don't want to have those hiccups.
All right, Chip, on another note, obviously a lot of people down here in Florida were affected by the hurricanes, and right now they might not even be thinking about their HVAC system because they got to rebuild their house. What kind of stuff you got for them?
Well, for people that were totally, where their properties were almost completely destroyed, obviously they're going to need to get a new system. But it's for those people that are kind of on the fence where there was some water damage and they're like, oh, can I keep this? Can I not keep this? Really, the delineator is if you had any level of submersion at all of your system, it's really going to be impractical to try to repair it. The costs are going to supersede what it would be just to get a new system. So that's kind of the trade-off. To aid in those efforts, we actually have a rebate program that we've set up at york.com/hurricane-rebates. If you're in a storm-affected area of Harvey or Irma, definitely check out that site. You could very likely qualify for some significant savings on a new unit.
Well, Chip, I got to ask you, man, you're always on TV, you're on a bunch of different shows. How much time are you actually getting to do what you love, and that's tinker with things and repair things around your house?
Well, you know what? I always have 3 or 4 projects going on at any given time. My wife tells me when I get to remodel a bathroom or something in my house, she looks at that as something that I get to do, not something that I have to do. So my honey-do list is a little bit different than everybody else's, but I'm always seeing what's coming out, new products, new ways of doing things, and of course, I like to try them out myself in my own house and in my own backyard to make sure that they're worth their salt. So I constantly have these types of projects going on, but I love it.
And what can you tease us for your TV career? What's coming next? Tell our viewers.
Well, the most exciting thing that's on the brink is the way that you guys are going to be able to interface with a lot of digital content. So moving aside from the traditional television shows, interactive live stream content where I'm going to be able to talk to you guys directly. I actually have a couple of series on HGTV and DIY's Facebook channels that air every week or so, where we're doing a 30 to 60 minute live stream where people are talking to me live and I'm answering your questions direct. So find out that info on my social channels. You can reach me at Chip Wade or at WadeWorks Creative. I'd love to get to know each of you guys and help you along y'all's paths for renovation.
Appreciate it, Chip. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.
You do the same.
Good stuff, York, bringing us the info on the HVAC system.